Morning, y'all, and happy Monday. We've got a lot to unpack this morning. Saint is having a Mother's Day sale special where we've got new palettes, brush sale, eyeshadow bundles. It's going to be fantastic. And the sale starts Thursday, the 30th, and goes on until the 10th of May. So if you're looking for a fantastic gift for your mom, we're going to go through them. But first, let's start with the brushes. This smudge brush is going to be on sale. It is 25% off. You can use this for eyeshadow. I like to use this to apply my Saint makeup. It is a fantastic brush. And it just makes the best dots and lines for your contour. I'm going to put the contour here. Get my jawline a nice shadow. And of course, we want to shadow out our turkey neck / double chin. See how it already shadows? And then we've got the this brush right here. I'm sorry. Hey, Jess. My live did not pop up again. Typical. Now this is I'll think of it in a minute, or Jess will help me. But you can use this for the contour on your nose. So any fine detailing. This might be called the detail brush. So you could do this. I also like to use this brush. Multitasker, thank you. The multitasker. I also like to use this brush to apply my lip and cheek color. And all these are double-sided. This can do some fine eyelining. This is also 25% off. It's just, these brushes, I use them all the time. There's 4 brushes that are going to be on the sale. Let's finish the rest of the makeup. Back to the smudge brush. I'm going to go into my brightening shade. You do not have to clean in between. It will still pick up the makeup. The smudge brush is one of the brushes I use the most, actually. Just in the T-zone, I've got my brightener. Now I go to my main shade. You can do dots, you can do lines. This smudge brush is just amazing. You guys see me use it all the time. So being 25% off, this brush, these 4 brushes are all going to be under $20. And that is the application. And I use the other side of my smudge brush for eyeshadows, use my highlighter. This is an amazing brush. All right, let's blend. Which brush shall we use? Let's use our pilot brush. So I'm just going to blend. This is not one of the 4 brushes on sale, unfortunately. But it's still an amazing brush. It's like the 3D brush, but it is great for travel because you can open it up for some other brushes for eyeshadow. And just blend this in with a tap, tap, tap. Then turn the brush over and just tap the rest go. Get my main shade all blended. I love the tips of these. You can get right in the corners. See how great this just blends out. I love this makeup. All right, I'm just going to lightly blend in my contour on my nose. Then we're going to go to the cheeks. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I'm having to go back to work today after having a week off. Not a fun time for me. Getting up early with that alarm, I was like, ugh. But I had a fantastic week off. And I always tell the kids what I want for my birthday so they can like go in together. And I needed a new shower head, right? The shower head I had was barely spitting out water. Durant water is a little, it's a little hard water, I suppose. And it was just getting all cloggy and all kinds of stuff. I mean, I've had it for like 6 or 7 years. So I got a new shower head and I had the best shower ever after Ethan installed it Saturday, which was my birthday. And all the kids chipped in for the new shower head. Of course, Ethan installed it. I did have a great birthday weekend, and then yesterday I got my nails done. My sister had got me a gift certificate, and my mom got me this really pretty necklace, and it was a fantastic weekend. All right, look at the blend. Oh my God. It is fantastic. This Saint makeup, if you have not already been color matched to it, just put in the chat the word match and we can get you started. The color matches are free. I do them myself. No robots here. It's just me. A lot of the bigger creators have, you know, robot help, but hey, they've got a lot of color matches, but I do everything myself. All my reels and posts and everything I do myself. Yes, Jess, it is such a beautiful blend. And also Remon is having their Mother's Day collection collections, bundles. I also have those posted here. If you guys are ready to start with your skincare journey, there's a bundle that's perfect for you. So if you're interested in hearing about skincare, just put the word skincare in the comments and I can get you started on skincare. Monday mornings are always I always look the best because I did a collagen mask last night. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Now that I've got that blended, let's, this is your line brush. This is also a brush that's 25% off. All these brushes are going to be under $20, guys, starting Thursday. From Thursday until May 10th is when these sales are happening. So if you want to pick up some of these brushes, now is the time. Beauty page. I've got, I haven't posted on my personal page in a while. I kind of wanted to go live on my personal page. Maybe we'll do that someday. 25% off line brush. And I'm going to show you what I do with this line brush. Let's see. I get my brow wax and my setting spray, and I activate my brow wax with a spray of that. Then I use the spoolie end of my brush, and I just use my spoolie end, and I get it into the brow wax, and I just apply it directly on my brows. Of course, spoolies work in many ways. You can use them on your eyelashes. But getting these on sale, these smaller brushes, they range from like, on sale, they range from like $13 to $18. And the sale starts Thursday, so it goes from the 30th to May 10th. And there's 4 brushes. This is the 3rd one I'm showing you. And then I will flip this over to the other side and get my eyeshadow color that, well, I'm going to try. Oh. Where is that? I'm dropping everything on my beauty table. I use Waltz right here for my eyeshadow, and I'll use the other side. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, good morning. We're glad to see you here. All right, I use the other side of my line brush to go into my Waltz. I'll just tap each side of my brush, and this is what I'm going to use to fill in my brows. Hey, Sammy. I know, Erica, you've been hiding somewhere. Howdy, don't forget the howdy. That's tradition. I'm just going to fill in my brows with my eyeshadow shade. And just press. Same on the other side. This brush on the end, you could also use it for an eyeliner. You can use it to line your lips. These smaller brushes are just so multi-use. And this line brush is something that I can't live without. As a matter of fact, I have extras on hand just to make sure I always have one. Just easy brow fill in. I need to darken this up a little bit. Try to make it even. They're not going to be perfect, but at least I can try to make the color even. Yes, yesterday, my oldest son, he asked me what I wanted for lunch, and I said Whataburger. I want a big cheeseburger. So I had a big cheeseburger for lunch yesterday. And then I went and got my nails done, and I about fell asleep sitting there getting my nails done. That cheeseburger did a number on me. But it was so good. All right. Next, we'll talk about eyeshadow brush. Eyeshadow brush is also going to be 25% off. This is the fourth brush, one of the four. So we've got the smudge, the eyeshadow, the multitasker, and the line brush. These four brushes are going to be 25% off starting Thursday and last until the 10th of May. And perfect Mother's Day gifts. You do not have to have a color match to get any of these brushes. You can use them for eyeshadows. You can use them for a lot of things. Whataburger was amazing. It was so good. That's my favorite burger in the whole world is Whataburger. And if you guys don't know what Whataburger is, they're mostly Texas and Oklahoma, Texas and southern Oklahoma. I don't know if there's any Whataburgers in northern Oklahoma, but what a burger. You did, Jess? I mean, when you wake yourself up going, this guy was doing my nails, and the other guy who usually does my nails was working on somebody else. He looked at me and goes, "You sleepy?" I said, "Yes, I'm sleepy." All right, let's talk about these palettes. These are gorgeous. They all have names. I can't remember the names of them all, but they are palette 4s, and they are all floral design. We've got this one, and we've got this one. How gorgeous are these? They only come in one size. They're just releasing in this palette 4. And these are like under $20 as well, I believe. But just to get you, oh, these are so pretty. I love them all. And then we've got some eyeshadow bundles. Tula Burger and Ponchatoula. Is that got there? You had one in Alabama, Sammy. Yeah, they are amazing. I guess Jess has got a good burger place where she's at. Also, they've got these bundles. They're like the Villa collection, the Terrace collection, but they come in bundles of 4, right? Yes, I did buy them all. You know, I have FOMO, especially when it comes to palettes. I love my Saint palettes because they are so versatile. They are so beautiful. Yes, I had to get all of them. And I did get, and some of these already had the colors, but these are collection of 4, or you can get them individually. They're not new. We should have went. They are Saints already. There are already shadows available, but they put these 4. Actually, there's 4. You've got these 4 together. I mean, these are so pretty. You get these as a bundle of 4, and you save like $15 getting these 4 together. Last week I was kind of hinting, because we weren't allowed to start marketing these until Saturday, but I use these. I use these, one of them on Wednesday and one of them on Thursday, and I had you guys put the name of the collection in for the drawing, but you guys didn't know that. Yeah, definitely next time. I need to come. I'd love to go to Ponchatoula, New Orleans to visit Jess. So anyway, and with these palettes, you have a space here to put a lip and cheek. You can put a bronzer, Tulip and Cheeks. I mean, there's room to add, or you can buy one palette and then two of these eyeshadow collections. I really want to use this collection today because I never had butterscotch until I bought this. So this is butterscotch. In this collection is Terrace Manor. I don't know what it's called, but it's butterscotch. Of course, this is Angel's Landing. This is Philly, which I love Philly. And then we've got our Cupcake. So Cupcake, Butterscotch, Philly, and Angel's Landing all come in this. And this is the one I want to put on today. So let's start with Butterscotch. Never used it before. And then, again, these are going to be out on Thursday. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to do a little Cupcake with my fluffy side of my brush. Again, this is the eyeshadow brush. It will be on sale on Thursday. Cupcake is a great shade to go all over, underneath your eyeshadows. We do this a lot. I know Jess likes to use Cupcake, and Sammy, I don't know if you still use Cupcake, but Cupcake is a great, I don't know if you want to call it a transition shade, but it's just a great light matte to really get you a base for the rest of your colors. It will help keep your eyeshadows from creasing if you have an eyeshadow base, because eyeshadows will blend better on top of eyeshadows. Oh, Jess, you love butterscotch. I've been dying to try it. I didn't have it. I had to order it because I didn't have butterscotch. But I do have Philly, and I do have yes, goes with any combo. Everyone should have Cupcake in their eyeshadow arsenal. All right, next, I'm going to go into Butterscotch. I'm going to use the same fluffy side of the brush. I'm going to go into Butterscotch. I think she is a beautiful color. I forget the names of these collections, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm going to place, but you can go on Thursday. You can go on my website, and it'll show you new. I think it's under new releases or something like that. New releases, and it'll show you all the new releases, and it'll show you the eyeshadow bundles. Butterscotch is pretty, and it's buildable. So I'm going to build this up. Butterscotch is very pretty. This is the first time I'm using it. I love it. I'm in love. It's a very pretty butterscotchy matte color. Do it on this side. You're going to look, yeah. I didn't have it. And just when you think you have all the eyeshadow colors, one pops up and I'm like, I don't have this one. Because I was putting all these eyeshadow palettes together. And I was like, okay, I've got this one. I've got this one. And I'm like, I don't have this color. How can I? Thank you, Sammy. I finally put my lashes back on. I didn't wear them all last week because I was on vacation. So I put them back on last night. This is Butterscotch. Very pretty. You can build it. She's very pretty. All right, now we're going to go into Philly. I'm going to go into the smaller size on my brush. Philly is the darker color. I'm just going to tap into her. And I'm going to put her on the outer third of my eye. Bring it in a little bit. I'm tapping this on. Philly is a beautiful brown. These are all 14s, Jess. All 14s on my lashes. You guys, these are cluster lashes. They are glued from underneath. I love them. They last a week. Yes, if you don't have butterscotch, Cowboy would probably work. Cowboy is a pressed pigment. But Philly is gorgeous. But like I said, if you buy these in the bundle, you save money. If there's some colors you've been looking at, look through these bundles because you might find the color that you like. And it comes in the bundle and you save money buying the collection versus buying them individually. Highly suggest the bundles. Philly goes really pretty under the eye as well. Same thing on the other side. I can't wait to get into the new lip oils. We have new lip oils that they have more pigment than the other lip oils have. Philly is one of your favorite browns. Yeah, I love Philly. See how that just gives your eyeshadow some depth? I mean, your eye color some depth. You just sweep what's left over. Hey, Christy. Good morning. Thanks for popping up and joining us. Just gorgeous. I mean, duh. So now I'm going to use, I believe this is Angel's Landing. Yes. Angel's Landing is going to be my shimmer shade. I'm going to use my finger for that. Also, if you purchase, the purchase of Angel's Landing goes to Saints. They've got a foster care. Yes, Christy, this is in one of the new releases. This is, I don't know if it's the Terrace collection or the Manor collection, but yeah, these colors are beautiful. Anyway, Saint has a foster care foundation that they help. I forget the name of the foundation, but this Angel's Landing, with the purchase of Angel's Landing, all of the proceeds go towards that foundation for foster care. There's a few Saint products that they donate all the sales to their foster care program. Yes, very pretty colors. This is their Manor, the Manor collection. I couldn't memorize all of them, guys. I tried memorizing all of them, but it's a lot. It's a lot. But when you log on Saturday, now if you're an artist, you can log on now and look. I have a few artists in here, but as a client, you can log on Thursday, probably around noon, 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's usually what time these sales start. And it goes into the 10th of May. They're getting us ready for Mother's Day. And these are some perfect shadows. You can get Mom some shadows and a new palette, a brush, and it'll be fantastic. She will be just tickled. So I'm just smoothing out. Yes, this is a very, very pretty. I think I really like this collection. And it's got Butterscotch, Philly, Cupcake, and Angel's Landing. That's what's in this collection. Might be the Manor collection. Like I said, it's 2 extra spaces to put a lip and cheek and a bronzer. Beautiful, beautiful. Show you guys once again. Yeah, there's 4 bundles of eyeshadows and 4 new size 4 palettes. Yes, limited time, just from Thursday the 10th to, Thursday the 30th to May the 10th. That's the only time that these are going to be available. I wish they made these in bigger sizes. I'm a palette junkie. I love these. I mean, look at just the detail, and these are all floral, and this one's really pretty. I just love them, but I love palettes. And they don't come with the eyeshadows. You do them all separate, but fantastic. Let me put on a little bit of mascara. Did not warm it up. Dang it. Yes, limited time. Let's slap a little here on the bottom. This is my Saint Lash Leather. It's my favorite mascara. It's a tubing mascara. And I love a good mascara that will not flake during the day. And this one does not. Yes, they are very pretty. I'm just, but I'm a junkie. I'm a palette junkie. I have to get them all. Oh, sorry. But you got a good look at the palette while I'm putting on my mascara. And these palettes all have names too. I don't know I couldn't memorize what they were. Good morning, Robin. Happy Monday. See, mascara just changes the whole look. Yes, Robin, aren't the palettes beautiful? All right, that's enough of that. All right, I'm going to get my Pilot brush back, and I'm going to clean up the shadow. Just remember, this is the one with Butterscotch and Philly in it. I don't remember the name of the collection. All right, let's do some cheek. Then we'll get into the oils. I'll just go back to my Iman. I love this color. Just going to place it right there. A lot of people don't like putting their fingers into their makeup, and that is fine. You can use your brush to apply it. I want to put that on my lips. Thank you, Erica. Yeah. This is called Iman. I'm going to put it around my eye and up. It's going to give me lift. Just right up here. All right, let's get into the lip oils. I'm real excited about these. We've got Sangria. This is Black Cherry. Pretty sure. Yeah, Black Cherry. Desert Sunset. And Nude. Desert Sunset and Nude are very, very close. But let's swatch them. All right. This is Nude. I don't want to go back to work either, Jess. This is Nude. Let's put it right here. Look how pretty she is. That is Nude. Desert Sunset. I'll show the difference between Nude and Desert Sunset. A little bit. See, it's got a little bit more of an orange-ish. All right, and then Black Cherry. These are also going to be available on Thursday. Black Cherry. Look at that. So pretty. And then Sangria. My goodness. So there's Nude, Desert Sunset, Black Cherry, and Sangria. Of course, I'm dying to put on the Black Cherry. Yeah, none of us. Let's all call in. Of course, I can't call in. I was on vacation all last week. All right, I'm going to put on the Black Cherry. Yeah. They are pretty, Christy. Yes, Robin, they are pretty. And they are more pigmented than our other oils. Ah, and they feel so smooth. This is Black Cherry. Very, very pretty. I'm in love. Nude. Desert Sunset. You can tell that the Desert Sunset does have a tinge of a different, of like a, I hate saying orange. Is there a better word for orange? Black Cherry and Sangria. And they look just like our other oils, but they are more pigmented. Look at that. Yes, putting the Black Cherry under the oil would probably be amazing. Agree. So I have showed you all of the items that are going to be in the Mother's Day sale. Peachy. That's a good one. Thank you, Jess. Yeah. Desert Sunset is a little more peachy, I think, than Nude. But everyone always loves a good nude lip. And I think that Desert Sunset with that little bit of a peachy color would be a fantastic nude lip look. And then look at Sangria. Oh, these are just gorgeous. So the 4 new lip oils, more pigment in these lip oils than our originals. And Black Cherry. And they just feel so smooth and make my lips feel very hydrated. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, what's coming up in the sale, I have also posted some graphics about the what's going to be on sale, but I think that this eye, it's Manor or Terrace, I forget. This is my favorite so far, with the butterscotch and the Philly and the Angel's Landing. Looks very, very nice. There are too many to choose from. I know, I know. But some of the shadows we already have. But if there are some others that you are missing, or if you're wanting to start with Saint with just some eyeshadows, and like I said, these are great for mom. I mean, mom, these are very conservative is the best way to put it. Conservative eye looks that, you know, mom would love all these. We've got kind of a pink, and then we've got this butterscotch look, which is what I just put on. And there's 4 different bundles. And then there's this one. This one looks really pretty. This one has got Basic's one of them. But you may already have these colors, or you can just put them together. And then here is, these are colors anyone can wear. And I know these brown colors really make my blue eyes pop. So yeah, if you need any help picking out any colors, then just let me know. And if you have any questions about the brushes, I've posted it all here on my beauty group. The lip oils are just, I've already wiped them off. Lip oils, everything. So remember Thursday, we'll talk about this again on Wednesday, and I will put that last shade bundle that I haven't put on yet. I put the first 2 shade bundles on last week. You guys just didn't know it. I couldn't tell you. But I'll put the last one on. Thank you, Robin. It does give you new combo looks. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to put some together, but sometimes if they are curated together, it really gives you a new insight into what colors really go together. So yeah, I love these. I'm so glad as an artist I get first dibs on these. They let us purchase them first so we can show you. But look at this black cherry. How beautiful is this lip oil? My goodness. It is very, very pigmented for a lip oil. I love it. And then you can line your lips, and maybe we'll do a nude lip on Wednesday. I'm real excited to just slap all these on. So you guys have a fantastic Monday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Rust is a good one, Erica. Rust or peachy. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. All right. I love you. I will see you back again on Wednesday, and we will talk more. I'll put on more colors, and I should, Erica. I should. This would be the 3rd one. Yes. Everybody needs to know. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love you. I will see you Wednesday, and have a fantastic Monday, even though it's a Monday. Love you guys.